So we were in the middle of making a video for the sponsors of the Lapporten project and showing them just a thank you and the soft shackles we're making. But I thought it was actually quite interesting. This was the first crowdfunding sponsorship that I'm aware of for a Highline project, where a bunch of people donated $50 and we raised almost $5,000 in order to do this world record project that we accomplished in Sweden. And one thing that we promised the sponsors was some soft shackles. So I'm gonna just kind of go through the process here of David's thank you to the people, kind of show the process of everyone taking turns tying them and tensioning them. And then I'm gonna teleport to my place in California where we brake test stuff and make sure that they're super strong enough and ship them out to everybody. So it's kind of an exciting process, and we're just gonna make this one of those quick Monday, not too overly edited videos. So yeah, stay tuned and go for the ride.
So I would like to take the opportunity to reach out with a big thank you for doing an epic project. You need an epic team, and you need epic people out there sponsoring us to get the stuff that we need to do what we want to do. So right here we have the best people in the world right now making you super nice soft shackles as a way to try to say thank you for the way that you're contributing to making this Lapporten Highline World Record project happening. So thanks a lot, guys.
So what's the economics of the project? You have several sponsors, but those sponsors were just items, discounts. Volkswagen, what did Volkswagen give us?
Volkswagen gave us 3 minibuses and fuel for the whole trip. So that's like 3 weeks soon? Oh, 2 weeks or what?
Yeah.
I guess 2 weeks. And then Clean Canteen put in some money, and also the people producing the film put in some money, about the same amount that you guys put in, and that's it. And then we got good deals on gear that we have been needing, like the Dyneema rope that you will be receiving as a soft shackle. We got like a good discount for that. And also the Sky Diamond webbing that we bought, we got a decent discount.
Cool. And what would happen if you didn't have enough money? What happens to the project? Because you just like bankrupt, or?
That's a really good question. I mean, what do you do? I mean, if you have some buffer, you can take it yourself, but wow, I mean, if you don't get the budget, it's hard to do big projects. But it's good to try to do it as low budget as possible. Try to see what you have in the team, try to see what contacts you have, and one thing that we did, because it was hard in the COVID pandemic to get a big sponsor this time, we changed strategy to get several smaller sponsors, and it kind of worked out. The crowdfunding of this project is the first time, as I'm aware of, doing it, and it worked super well, and it feels really nice that the community is supporting the project, supporting us to achieve this idea, this vision. And you know, by contributing a little bit each, we get quite a lot, and we could use that to buy really essential gear that we needed.
What's some of your next projects you have in?
There are a few really interesting projects happening. 2 urban projects, one local and one Asian one, and then I have my eyes on a bigger project in Norway, which is hopefully coming up within a year or so.
And your goal with an established brand of Northern Lines is that they would be self-sufficient and self-supported through?
Yeah, I mean, the goal, the vision is to be like an organizational platform that has a network and that can kind of receive resources and have resources to manifest these projects that we want to do, kind of. And inviting cool people and having a great dynamic team to make the project happen. Slackonomics
is a new venture.
Yes, and so far it's working out well.
First soft shackle.
And look at these guys.
Can we give him a golf clap of applause?
It's like the applaud that Quirin got when he arrived on the anchor. It's like, well done, Quirin.
Don't worry, we'll double check the soft shackles before we ship them out.
Of course. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the soft shackles, and thank you very much.
You're a pro soft shackle tire.
No idea, pro, but I'm doing this quite well. Quite fast. What is more important?
Yeah.
Jack has been a soft shackle himself for a few years. So he knows it.
Yeah, he's tying these faster than I could splice the noose, so yeah. We're gonna check them and tie them and tension and splice them, and they're a hell of a lot of work.
Guys, I need another thing.
Yeah. Don't hold Quirin up. He finally knows what he's doing.
Quirin,
Yes.
you're back on schedule. You have like another 20 to go.
So where'd you get this rope?
The rope is from German manufacturer Liros. Thanks to Liros for giving us this rope, because without it we wouldn't have rigged the line. No way. It was one of the essentials that David mentioned. We needed this rope.
I really like the color of it.
Yeah, they made it actually extra color
I mean,
to have more vision. So this is a new model they just launched on the market, which is called the Pro Vision. So it's more visible because of its red color.
Okay, so I have no idea how many hours we've been doing this. We're tying soft shackles for most of the sponsors. We don't necessarily have addresses for everybody, but how you doing, man?
Nothing.
You're getting naughty. So we still have these left. It's a pretty tedious process if you did it by yourself, but as a team, people take turns and they go walk on the high lines happening over there. So what's for dinner, man?
I don't know, but it is good.
We do human testing. Yeah.
The tensionator!
And the tensionator.
Bounce it, man!
Keep going. You're almost to the ground. Damn.
so good job, guys. We have 20 done, 50 more to go. We're gonna sort this out on the road down south.
We have so much time on the road.
Yeah, Sweden is a big country,
You're freaking food!
but look how beautiful they are, and they're bomber.
And I mean,
And I'm gonna test them.
they're pink.
And they're pink.
They were red before, but it's pink now.
This isn't working. All right, we're gonna find out if we made strong, good soft shackles. So let's teleport to Lodi and brake test one. Magically teleported to California. That did not take 24 hours of travel to get here. Anyways, basically I've got this all set up here in the lab. It's super early because it's hot here. I'm trying to get this done. Let me show you how it's set up. So I'm using our one of our new load cells. So this will be pretty nice. And this is the biggest eye out of all of them. And in order to double check that that's okay, I'm pulling it in the worst way you possibly can. So this is worst case scenario. Got it all set up. And we are currently at 1.02 kilonewtons. So we're gonna use our fancy lab jack here, 200 hertz. And let's find out if we're mailing out strong soft shackles. Oh, shoot. This would be really bad if I did not add this to it. That keeps things from flying. Now let's brake test it. Good news and bad news. It held, and I can't break it as the bad news. The good news is that's as far as my hydraulic goes without setting up an entirely different system. So I'd say that is super good enough. That eye, if it makes you feel any better, you can't push that through if there's any tension whatsoever. So, and this was the worst one. The rest are what I would call more normal, to where the throat of it is a lot smaller. More like that is how most of them are. So we're going to be shipping out those soft shackles through Line Scale, or Line Grip Incorporated, who makes the Line Scale 3 coming out. And he's going to really help us out because he gets a lot better deal on shipping around the world. And we're just saving money left and right, just with all the effort everybody's putting in, including the Line Scale Andy Riedrich. I am talking intentionally with a diesel engine behind me. Do you know what that means? We got this crane working, which means the drop tower should be built within a week. And he's about to hit that power line. We're not too worried about sketchy things here, apparently. Anyways, super excited about the drop tower coming. Super excited that we were able to get almost 100 sponsors for the Lapporten project. Even more excited that we had 5 good days of weather. So that was hard to rig, and it would have been a bummer if we weren't successful. But we were. We had an amazing team, and I want to say thank you to everybody on this channel that helped support it. We're going to put your name at the end credits on this video and all the Lapporten videos we got coming out. We're going to do a trilogy and then a supplemental video on what it's like to walk on a 2-kilometer long highline. And just one last question before we go. Can a carabiner lift a car? Hit that like button if you want to see that video. Cheers.